form bowler, the strike bowler for Oman.
It is so important that Bilal Khan picks up these early wickets for Oman. Every time that Bilal Khan picks up a wicket, Oman has looked like a different side. And the Nepali batters know about that. Surely not going to take a lot of risk against Bilal Khan.
Yeah, Bilal Khan, the highest ranked of all the bowlers actually on show here. 19th in the world in the MRF Tires ICC T20I player rankings. And he's a long way clear. The next best is Ireland's Mark Adair in 44th. So you'd have to think that the threat that he poses with his left arm over the wicket, we're even getting replays now. The team, they've woken up. They've had a bit of a slow start, but there's the first boundary. Nicely worked into the leg side. Fast outfield on show. And we saw fertiliser laid down, so it's very green, very lush in that 3-day break. These 4 sides that played the quadrangular, Pranav, will arguably maybe alongside Canada make up the 5 favourites for the 2 qualification spots.
Surely, Canada has been doing well as well. But these 4 sides, they are so closely ranked in the ICC T20 ranking. They win majority of their matches. Very well balanced.
Very tightly ranked indeed. Beautifully bowled. That's the angle, the natural angle the left-hander gets across the right-hander. No signs of early movement or shape back in. Speaking of those rankings, UAE, the highest ranked of the 8 sides on show here, and the reason for that, they won that quadrangular series and they went past both Ireland and Nepal. Ireland and Nepal are joint on points, but Ireland just ahead of them in 14th, Nepal in 15th, Oman 17th place, Canada 22nd. I think that underestimates the quality of the North American side. And then the 3 lowest ranked teams, that's Germany, Bahrain and Philippines, 33rd to 46th. Their leading edge, this could be a chance at mid-on. It's going to be taken, surely it is. Asif Sheikh is undone by the leading ranked bowler here, Bilal Khan. He so often is the talisman for Oman. He's proven that way again, maybe just getting a little early on the shot, if anything. It's come off the leading edge, a simple catch to mid-on, and Oman strike and justify their decision to bowl first.
That was such an important wicket. Asif Sheikh has looked incredible form, and this early wicket is what Oman requires when it comes to.
Introducing the TVS Apache RTR 204V, engineered to adapt.
KNP Ava, KNP Nerolac, a subsidiary of Kansai Paints, Japan.
The TVS Apache RTR 204V.
KNP Ava,
Bowling from the Oman tail end. How important has been this pair, Bilal Khan, bowling for the last five odd years together, handling the new ball responsibility for Oman. Bilal Khan bowls those tough yards, difficult questions, asking overs, while Kalimullah gets that late outward movement, probably off the wicket and creating an angle.
Kalimullah's natural length will be that back of a length. Big, tall, long levers that Kalimullah possesses. He certainly found himself growing in stature into this T20 side. Hadn't played a lot of T20 cricket up until the last 18 to 24 months or so internationally. Was mainly in the team as an ODI bowler. As he's grown in stature, he's grown in value as well for the Somali team, and early pressure on Kushal Bertel. Gyanendra Malla is on strike. Ex-Nepali captain. He's been replaced by Sandeep Lamachani, who have a new head coach, their returning head coach. That's Pabudu Dasanayake.
Kalimullah is generally going to be looking to swing the ball away or probably nip the ball away from the right-hander. He does bring a couple of deliveries back in just as a mixture, the incoming ball is his new variation which he has added to his ranks. Does like to keep it around the length.
Yeah, from talking to the groundsman early this morning, 9 a.m. toss here. All of these pathway events supported by Dream 11. Obviously, of the toss 1 hour before the start of the game. Very early toss, and no surprise to see Zishan Maksud there, the captain, deciding to bowl first. Definitely a good tinge of green. In fact, almost looks a bit more like an Irish wicket, but the groundsman assured me it's going to play very well, very flat. We haven't seen any significant movement yet.
I really feel the reason why Oman likes to bowl first is because they look a champion side, an absolute champion side every time they're bowling first, because they have a very settled chasing batting lineup. So irrespective of whatever is posted on, say, from 110 to 190, they have a plan and they're able to execute it well. That's
नेपालको 2 ओभरमा 7 रन 1 विकेट गुमाइसकेको छ नेपालले।
They got there with 3 balls to spare. Certainly looks significantly more comfortable as a chasing side than as a batting first side. End of the second over, score 7 for 1.
Apache RTR 204V.
KNP अब KNP Nerolac, a subsidiary of Kansai Paints Japan.
The best Saurya cement.
Gyanendra Malla will face up to Bilal Khan. Malla certainly an important cog in the Nepali batting wheel, and if you're talking about the problems that Oman's batting has had, problems for Nepal's batting in particular at the top of the order, Malla is going to be very crucial over the course of these 5 matches.
Gyanendra Malla is an experienced campaigner. He's been with the Nepal side for quite a while time. And what he brings is experience. If he can hang on, play that anchor role, give a lot of confidence to a lot of young batters batting around him, that will always give an upper hand